Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time to drop the hammer. Hoping this sticks on the first one. Look out, almost get together between the race leaders up front. It's going to be Jake Swanson coming out, turn number 2 down the back straightaway, 3 wide back in the field. Gets real crowded, real fast. Everybody continues on.
With the big news, it looks like we're going to break the trend.
Broke the trend indeed. I told you it's going to be a barn burner. Look out. Brady Bacon got shot out wide for the number 69 car. He's trying to find speed on the top shelf, and he's trying to find his way back onto the racetrack.
Absolutely. Boy, he was really cowboying that 69 car. Good battle up front. Seavey putting some pressure on Jake Swanson.
Jake Swanson heads into lap traffic. Here comes KTJ down on the inside of Seavey, challenging for second. He'll rotate around the bottom onto the front straightaway. Seavey trying to get back around the outside. Nope, gives up the number 2 spot to the 42.
Let's see if he gets bottled up on the bottom. Kelton and Alabama's Kevin Thomas Jr. now jumps up to the outside, has a good run coming off the 4.
Jake Swanson's got to find room to roam up behind the back bumper. Then a 24M car. Hunter Maddox down on the inside of the racetrack. KTJ within about 2 or 3 car lengths out 2 and down the back chute. Both of them looking to the outside. KTJ down low, thought better of it. Has to pull the voice maneuver. He's down. Power down on the 42. The Dwight Cheney 42 pulls to the infield.
Looked like he had a car that could win this race. Disappointment for KTJ.
Boy, that thing went full flaps coming out turn number 4. Got the candle snuffed on it. Takes him out of the mix. Tough break for KTJ. Meanwhile, Logan Seavey fills the void in the 2B car. He's right back on the attack on Swanson in the 21AZ.
Boy, Jake Swanson cannot make any mistake because Seavey is right there. Jake working the outside. Seavey comes through the middle.
As we got a little bit of contact and slow out ahead, and there's the caution flag coming out. Navy Electrical 19AZ is jacked sideways on turn number 4 as we got one headed for the work area back behind. So Logan Seavey back into the work area with the 2B car.
Well, Brady Bacon showed his nose to the inside of Justin Grant, who seemed to get the memo, set up in the seat, able to hold off the Broken Arrow Oklahoma driver for now, but Brady may be a tick quicker.
There he goes, down to the inside, picks off the number 4 car, moves into the number 3 spot. 3 laps to go for Jake Swanson out front. P2 to go this time, coming out turn number 4, as it looks like no one has anything for the 21AZ.
Jake Swanson, who had such disappointment last night and a hard tumble at Terre Haute. Same for Robert Ballou, showing the resilience of these teams as they run 1 and 2.
White flag out, final voyage velocity down into turn number 1 and 2 they go. Bacon in that number 3 spot. Grant back behind. Checker flag set to fly.
Checker flag indeed, here it comes. Jake Swanson.
Make some noise for Jake Swanson.
He still may be a little sore from yesterday.
Says his first career Indiana Sprint Week win, and we're going to send it down with Christy.
Man, that is an exciting one. Jake Swanson been ticking away at this win at Lincoln Park Speedway for quite some time, always on the local scene. Made it his mission to figure this place out when he moved to Indiana just a few short years ago. We can consider it his home track away from home, and it's got to feel so good to not only pick off his first win at this Lincoln Park Speedway, but to pick up his first NOS Energy Drink Indiana Sprint Week presented by Honest Abe Roofing feature win. We saw him go on a tear just a few short weeks ago and win quite a few races that seemed to be almost back-to-back, and it's been a while, but he's been chipping away at it since then. And Jake, such important decisions made in lap traffic, and generally leaders, they don't like to see lap traffic, but today it seemed like you were using it to your advantage. Were you more nervous when you knew that you didn't have lap cars to work with?
To be honest with you, you're right, I was trying to use lap traffic to my advantage. I felt like I was struggling a little bit getting off the 4, and I could hear him at times. But I think it was just my line. I was really just trying to squeeze a little bit too much out of it and probably overdriving the entries to make it, to really struggle on leaving. So anyway, I can't thank all you fans enough for coming out. I know it was a pretty brutal day when it comes to the weather, and these guys did a great job getting the race in, getting the racetrack under control. Obviously, locked down Lincoln Park's it's pretty cool. You know, it's pretty gnarly. This place it always makes for good racing, even when it's locked down. Yeah, new, fresh one way in this thing. My God, you know what? My race team, man. These guys, we crashed last night, Terre Haute, and that was all on me. I was just trying too hard, and these guys have worked their asses off trying to get a car back together and get this thing ready. And then tonight we struggled with brake problems, and they just continued to work through the you know, just sweating. I think they all went through about 3 T-shirts each. So anyway, can't thank these guys enough. Can't thank my race team. Can't thank everybody on the side of this thing. It's pretty cool to do this for racing, Indiana Racing for Autism. The Houstons for coming out. My wife, I got to thank my wife. She's a badass. She's a huge trucker. Love you. Yeah, just really stoked for my race team to be able to get this done. It's been a really tough week, so to rebound like this is cool.
You can just hear it in his voice and see it on their faces. Jake Swanson picks up what might be his favorite win of his AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Car career tonight for night number 6 of NOS Energy Drink Indiana Sprint Week, presented by Honest Abe Roofing at Lincoln Park Speedway.